Namaste, my name is Sierra Jade, and thank you for tuning into Conscious Current Yoga on YouTube. Thank you for all of the likes, shares, and subscribes. It really helps the channel, and I appreciate it a lot. Today we're going to do a 30-minute full body yoga flow, and we're going to go ahead and get started by just lying flat on our backs and setting up for bridge pose. So, and as always, just basic recommendations, something to pad your glutes or your knees, and then also a block or two would be helpful. So just starting lying flat, and then we're gonna bend our knees and walk the heels as close to the glutes as possible. If the knees start to veer outward, just guiding them back to center so that they're in alignment with the hip bones. And if they also start to cave in, we want to try to do the same, just guiding them back to center. Let the palms rest face down on the sides of each body, on the sides of your body. And keeping the neck just nice and neutral. Start by allowing the eyes to close. Feel the muscles in the face soften. And just taking a moment to set your intention for your yoga practice. Preparing the body for active breath. Take a deep breath in and sigh it out. Twice more, deep breath in and sigh it out. Inhale, deepest breath in, fill the belly with air. Open mouth, sigh it out. Let your next inhale bring the hips high. Feel yourself push through the heels, lift the hips. As you exhale through the nostrils, lower the hips. Move with the speed of the breath. Inhale, lift the hips. Exhale, lower the hips. Focus on keeping those knees neutral. Move at your own pace. Try not to squeeze the glutes too much. Just relaxing the back muscles. The inhale brings us up. The exhale brings us down. Inhale brings us up. Exhale brings us down. We can continue to do the bridge pose just like this. Option to let that right leg extend up in the air. As you inhale, feel yourself kick through that left heel, lift the hips high. Now, if we're here, let's see if we can flex that right foot and feel yourself separating the toes. Exhale, lower the bridge. Inhale, bring it back up. Exhale, bring it down. Move with the speed of your breath. The inhale brings us high. Exhale, bring it down. Inhale. Exhale. Inhale. And exhale once more. Inhale, bring it high, and pulse it for 10, 9, 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Relax it down. Left hand side. Left leg comes up. Feel yourself kick through the heel. Inhale, lift the bridge. Exhale, bring it down. Move at your own pace. Inhale, lift, and pulse for 10, 9, 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Release it down. Let both feet meet the mat and just windshield wiper out the legs. Dropping the knees from side to side. As you inhale, we're going to let the legs come up towards the ceiling. As you exhale, take the knees and the legs apart for a V shape. Inhale, bring it together. Exhale, extend the legs. Inhale, bring it together. Exhale, extend the legs. Inhale. Exhale, move at the speed of your breath. Let the breath come first and then the movement. And finally, exhale, extend the legs. And then we're just going to hold it here for 5 deep breaths. Inhale, bring the legs together. Exhale, let the knees come down. Rolling onto one side and pushing yourself all the way up and just making our way into tabletop position. Checking ourselves out for alignment. When you're ready, just taking your cats and cows. The inhale arches the spine, look up towards the ceiling. Exhale, round the spine. Inhale, bring it back through center and taking rotations from the hips all the way around. If you're prenatal, it may feel nice to let the knees come out a little bit and let the feet come inward and then just rocking back and forth. I mean, this may feel nice for anybody, but side to side, in one direction and then the other. And just moving intuitively here, allow yourself to be in this space with this posture for a moment, and just flowing in a circular motion, side to side, really tuning into the breath and the body. And gently bringing everything back to center. Go ahead and kick that right leg out behind you. Guide the toes down towards the mat. Inhale, maybe we let that left arm come out, optional. Deep breath in. Exhale, elbow to knee, or just bring the knee in. Inhale, exhale. Inhale extends us out. Exhale brings us in. Once more, inhale, extend it out, hold it. And release it. Opposite side, kick that left leg out. Maybe we let the right arm extend out. Deep breath in. And exhale, bring it in. Inhale. Exhale. Inhale. And exhale twice more. Inhale, extend it out. Exhale, bring it in. Last one, inhale. And exhale. Beautiful. Take the fingertips and guide them towards the opposite sides of the mat, right? And then just shifting back and forth. Just getting a little bit of a wrist stretch. Option to stay here, or guide the fingers in towards the body so that the forearm is exposed and pointing out. That's a really deep, sometimes inaccessible stretch for the arms and for the wrist. Now, if you're here, option to just shift side to side, back and forth. And gently bringing it back to center. Go ahead and push into the mat with your fist. And just doing a little bit of flossing of the shoulder blades, and you can kind of, you'll feel it. The chest divvies down, and we have that little bit of arch and space in between the shoulder blades. And as you push up, we take the space out of the shoulder blades. Just do that a few times. Beautiful. Inhale, push the hands in towards the mat and bring it up towards downward facing dog. Let the body be an upside down V. Option to stay in your tabletop if this is not accessible for the body. And just walking the dog out, lifting one heel and then the other. And slowly walking the feet to meet the hands at the top of the mat. Forward fold. If you're prenatal, just giving yourself that extra space in between your feet. And I like to use blocks because it just supports my upper body a little bit better. As you inhale, root to rise, arms come all the way up. Exhale, hands come to prayer at the center of the heart. Inhale, arms come down, back, and all the way up. Exhale, hands come to prayer at the center of the heart. Feel your weight start to shift into that left side body. I'm going to step the right foot back for warrior two. My left heel and the arch of my right foot are parallel. My left knee is bent at a 90-degree angle. And let the arms extend out in front of you and behind you. Take your eyes towards that left middle finger. Hold and breathe. Inhale, straighten that left leg, palms turn up. Bring the hands to touch above the head. Exhale, bend back into that warrior two. Inhale, straighten the left leg, palms turn up, come to touch. Exhale, bring it back down. Move at your own pace. Inhale brings it up. Maybe we look up. Exhale, bringing our eyes back towards that left middle finger. Inhale. Exhale. Once more, inhale. And exhale. Drop that right arm down towards the right thigh. Left hand turns up towards the ceiling. Exhale. Let that left elbow come down to touch the left thigh. Right arm comes up. Inhale, reverse it. Peaceful warrior. Extended side angle on the exhale. Inhale. Exhale. Once more, inhale, peaceful warrior. This time, let's straighten that left knee. Exhale, let the arms extend out in front and behind us for Prasarita. Reaching forward with that left hand, my right hip pulls back, and then just dropping that left hand. You can come all the way down and touch the left toes, but it's more aligned for the spine if we just keep the left hand rested towards the thigh or the knee. And hold and breathe. Inhale, bring it back into our warrior two. Hands come to prayer at the center of the heart. Goddess legs, toes turn out towards the corners of the mat. And just shifting the weight of the body side to side. Bending into one knee and then the other. Once the weight shifts back to that left knee, we're just going to pivot. Frame the foot and step it back to mountain pose. Inhale, arms come down, back and up. Exhale, bring the hands to prayer at the center of the heart. Inhale, arms come down, back and all the way up. Exhale, hands come to prayer at the center of the heart. Feel the weight start to shift into that right knee, into the right leg. Give yourself a little bit of softness in that right knee. Same thing, opposite side, stepping that left foot back, setting up for our warrior two on the opposite side. And just checking ourselves out for alignment. We want that heel to arch and that 90-degree angle. Taking your eyes towards that right middle finger. Hold and breathe. As you inhale, we're going to straighten that right knee, palms turn up, and bring them to touch over the head. Maybe we look up towards the ceiling. Exhale, bring it back down. Inhale. And exhale. Inhale. Exhale. Inhale. And exhale. Drop that left arm down the left side of the body. Right palm turns up, peaceful warrior. Look up towards that right hand. Exhale, side angle. Now you can rest that right elbow on the right thigh, or we can dangle it to the inside of the knee. Inhale. Exhale. Inhale, peaceful warrior. Exhale, extended side angle. Inhale, peaceful warrior. This time straighten that right leg. We're in a reverse triangle. Exhale. Setting up for Prasarita. Arms extended out in front of us. My right leg is straight. Inhale, reach forward with that right hand. Left hip pulls back. And just dropping that right arm. You can look back towards that left hand, or you can look down towards the floor. Inhale, bend back into that right knee for warrior two. Take the hands to prayer at the center of the heart and taking goddess legs. Hold and breathe. Option to leave the hands here in prayer pose, or we can take it into goal post. If we're in goal post here, letting the fingers be nice and active. Inhale, straighten the legs. Hands come up, pinkies turn in as if they're touching each other. Exhale, bring it back down. Inhale. Exhale. Inhale. Exhale. Inhale. And exhale. Hold it here. Right elbow dips down to touch that right thigh. Left arm extends over for a lateral stretch. Inhale. Exhale, left elbow comes down, right arm for that lateral stretch. Inhale. Goal post the arms, straighten those legs again. Arms come up. This time let's parallel the feet and forward fold. This is a great place for a block. You can come all the way down, or we can just rest our hands on a block or two blocks. Let the toes start to turn out towards the corners of the mat. And just skandasanaing side and side, leaning into one knee and then the other. You can stay high, or you can go low. We can bring the hands to prayer at the center of the heart. And once again, once our weight shifts back towards the top of the mat, just pivoting. And I'm gonna bring my back knee down and just coming onto both knees. Taking the hands to rest in the low back, right above the glutes. Feel the shoulder blades pull together and the chest protrudes. Bring the chin up towards the ceiling and hold and breathe. However you get there, gently just making your way all the way down onto your back. If you're prenatal, just making your way onto your left side. It may feel nice to prop the blanket, or if you have a bolster or a pillow, in between the knees. Let the breath return back to its natural rhythm. Let the heart rate begin to slow down. Finding some stillness. Let the muscles in the face drop and relax. You're welcome to pause the video and stay here as long as you need. If not, begin to bring some movement into the fingers and the toes. Turn the head side to side. As you inhale, extend the arms up overhead, point the toes, give yourself a nice full body good morning stretch. As you exhale, pull the knees in towards the chest and just roll onto one side, resting in a fetal position. Just take a few deep breaths here in stillness, lying on your side. Let your next inhale gently push you all the way up. And just coming to an easy seat. Taking the hands to prayer at the center of the heart space. The light in me sees and honors the light in you. Namaste. Have a beautiful weekend.